Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing kind of a Breville espresso machine review, if you will. I'm really excited to show you guys everything that's on this machine, just because a lot of people have asked, specifically, just like what are all the little compartments and all of the things that it does specifically. So I'm excited to get started. Let's go. All right, so here she is, looking beautiful. So this specific machine is called the Breville Barista Express. This is one of like the first ones that came out. And the reason why I didn't get like the brand new model or anything is because this one specifically comes with a like grinder. This one, you don't have to buy a separate grinder. And if you know anything about like just machinery and stuff like that, all the separate stuff could be so expensive. So this machine is not a dual boiler machine, and what that means is that normally when you're in a coffee shop and there's a dual boiler machine, that means you could pull a shot through the portafilter and steam your milk at the same time. And this one does not do that. You have to wait for your espresso to pull first and then steam your milk, which honestly wasn't a big deal for me. I mean, I'm at home. This thing is only for like my home use, and so I'm not like in a hurry or anything, but for at home thing, that is not a big deal. Another really cool thing about this machine is that it has dose grinding like control. So when you put your beans in here for your espresso, this little knob right here is the grind amount control. And so if you want to have less espresso in there, you pull it this way, and if you want to have more, you pull it this way. Another reason why I bought this machine instead of the brand new one is because it's all manual. I can control specifically how much espresso is in the portafilter. Like I can control how much water I pour into the espresso. I can even control the specific grind of the beans, which is a really great factor because all beans are different, you know? All right, so this is what I'm talking about grinding the beans. So I can change it to coarse with a faster extraction or fine with a lower extraction. And then it also came with some pretty cool stuff. So obviously it comes with the fancy portafilter. It also came with a tamper as well. And what's cool is that the tamper is literally magnetized like to the top. So this is my tamper. It also even came with like a steamer pot, which is amazing and super cool. And so it literally came with all of the things that you needed and all the bells and whistles. So back here, this is where you put your water, which actually I need to put more water in this. There's actually like a little filter pod in here for your water to clean it. So they only gave me like 2 filter pods for the water. I think you're supposed to change it every 3 months, but I did find some on Amazon for super cheap with like a 12-pack. So you're pretty much good to go. And this little thing right here is your steam wand. The absolute only complaint that I have about this machine is that the machine wand is not as like intense. The steam part coming out of the wand is not as intense, and so it's harder to get the vortex sometimes and when you're steaming your milk. And it does take a little bit longer to steam your milk. It takes me probably like 2 minutes, you know, but even then, like, I'm not really complaining. It's just the only thing that I was like, yeah, like, it's just not the best steam wands, you know, compared to others. But it still makes great milk. It just takes a little bit longer. And normally when you're using this machine, it's really, you're not using it when you're in a hurry. You're using it when it is a quiet morning and you want to spend time in your latte. And all right, I'm gonna show you guys how to pull a shot and make a latte. We have our portafilter right here, and it's all clean. This right here, this is where the grinded beans come out. So we're just going to put it in there and push it a little bit. All right, so we have our espresso in there. Now I'm gonna tamp it. I'm gonna take the tamper out right here, and I'm just going to kind of evenly put all the espresso in there, and then I'm just going to push down a little bit, not too much. So what we do is we just twist it in there. All right, make sure it's tight. And then the other video I did show you guys these espresso shot glasses that I got from Amazon. These are really helpful. I put the link to these in the last video, but I'll go ahead and put them in there again. So this meter right here, this is very important, and this is how you know that you're pulling a good espresso shot. Where it says espresso range, this is where you want the meter to go up to. So in between here and here, that is a good shot. I'm gonna push this one. Okay, and then look at that crema on top. That is like really good. All right, so now that we pulled our espresso shot, we're now gonna steam the milk. This is actually a brand new steamer cup that I bought on Amazon the other day. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it that the Breville machine came with a steamer cup. Like, that is something that I was kind of surprised and like thought it was a fun little treat with it. But the spout of it wasn't as sharp, so it's a little harder to make latte art. And for me specifically, a barista who is trying to practice her latte art at home, I definitely just wanted a more better quality steamer cup. This one, I will put the description in the link, just so that if you guys really want to practice on like latte art or you're interested in learning about that, you'll have a easier way of doing it just because the spout is so sharp. Another cool thing that I forgot to add is that this steam wand knob has a little hot water option. So this right here, this is where the hot water pours, and you could use that to make matcha or hot tea or just whatever you want. This is the knob that turns to the steam wand. So when you turn the knob, it doesn't turn on quite yet because it has to kind of like warm up and get ready. So listen to that. So it's just spewing out the water that was in there last time, which is nice. And then there's the steam that's coming out. That is our milk. I'm going to attempt to make some latte art. All right, so that was really good. Got a little tulip action going there. So yeah, like I said, the steam wand is pretty good for a home like espresso machine. That's really good. So yeah, I highly recommend anybody who's interested in a home espresso machine. This one is really good. It's really high quality. I actually suggest getting the older one. Just because it's all manual, you're able to like adjust anything you want, make it to your exact specifications. So that's really awesome, and that's a huge plus. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think in my next video, I might do a tutorial on how to do latte art. A lot of people have been asking for that. Obviously, like and subscribe to my channel, and y'all have a great day. Bye, guys.